on at the moment was originally built in 1913, so it's 111 years old this year. And originally it was a sailing barge. So it had a sail and it would transport cargo around Northern Europe, including to here. But really the history of these ships is a history of change, it's a history of modification. And the ship got a new engine in the 60s, got another engine in the 80s, and then eventually it made its way to where we are now, where it's leading its new life as a theatre and art space. We got the ship over 2 years ago. We spent a year and a half converting it, and then we opened for our first event in January this year. So for Thames Tuesdays, we're screening 3 films. The first of these is The Long Good Friday. The second one is The Host by Bong Joon-ho, who's the director of Parasite, and that one's set on the Han River in Seoul. And so the final film we're screening is absolutely fantastic. It's honestly one of my personal favourite films, and it's Jean Vigo's 1934 film La Hollande. So the format of each of the events is quite simple. They're each a 3-parter. We're screening a film, and each film is set on a different river around the world, where the river represents something different and is used to convey something different in the film. But we're also pairing each one with a different piece of produced artwork at the beginning. So we've got sound art, we've got short films, and we've got Q&As with the directors and the artists. And then after that, each one has live folk music that's going to be performed in the bar. There's something really special about an object that has endured that much, that has been to all of these different ports, including this one, and has been familiar to so many different people over so much of that time. And we're really excited about continuing that story by opening it up to the public now as a non-profit art space, theatre and cinema.
Ducks in a Row is an irreverent climate crisis cabaret game show, and we're getting people to think about it, that it's happening now, by getting them to imagine that it's already happened. There'll be 4 performers in the show. They're Richard Energy, who's hosting, and then Jamie Fuchs, Cyro, and Jean. I think it's great as well. Sort of drag kings and things don't necessarily get as many opportunities, so I'm really excited to have a cast of drag kings and things.
So the audience can expect to be taken on an adventure through the post-apocalyptic world. There will be incredible drag performers and a lot of really fun games that the audience can get involved with, and maybe even a twist ending.
So the audience will arrive and we'll try and immerse them in the idea that it's the last ship on Earth. There'll be a series of games peppered with performances throughout, and eventually there will be a singular winner who will get a very special prize. I'm thinking sort of it's Squid Game meets catchphrase meets drag.
This show is a brand new show that has never been done before, and we have created it specifically for this space because it's such an amazing, unique venue.
The space did really inspire the show. Coming here, that's what made me write the framework that we're now working in. So when myself and Richard saw the space, that's helped us develop the show to be what it is now.
Ducks in a Row is on Thursday, the 26th of September, and you can get your tickets at Eventbrite, and you should buy them now because it's going to be an incredible show.
We're so excited to be collaborating with the Totally Thames Festival. They do such interesting work, and really it's so closely aligned with what we're trying to do. For us, this project started with the river. There's something really special about the river. It's one of the last really truly democratic spaces in the UK. Like, everyone has an equal entitlement to it and everyone has an equal access to it. And it was that spirit of openness which has undergirded the entire project. So we try and keep this space as open as possible to as many people as possible. And the whole idea of bringing a boat back into the docks was to reopen the docks up as a public space in the same way in which the Thames and the river is open to people.